Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I am Liz Quinn, your star Scentsy consultant. So today what I have for you is either an extremely late June melting basket or an extremely early July melting basket, whichever way you want to cut it, because as you can see from behind me, a lot of different things have been going on in my home. And just so you're not confused, if you do follow me on the channel, that is not the furniture that you see behind me that's getting delivered in the fall. We have a beautiful, large tan leather recliner type couch that will be coming around October, and a couple of very cute little side tables. But for the moment, because there's a lot of transition going on, I wanted to get rid of all of the red pieces in my house. We were able to sell the couch. Still trying to find a buyer for my orange hutch because it didn't go with the garage sale this last week, but we'll figure that out. But everything in the home is going these lighter, brighter, more peaceful colors. And that little guy back there I had bought a few years ago. It's a very long story about how that ended up in the basement, but my older daughter wants it. So for the moment, we have this really cute sort of up north, cottagey, slightly coastal thing going on in my back room. And I know a lot of you have wanted to see what I was doing in here. So this is the transitional style until fall. So that's all covered and nobody's confused. And please don't leave me comments wanting to know why I have such a tiny piece. It's just because this is all that I've got until my good furniture comes in the fall. So let's get into this melting basket because of all the chaos of painting, the garage sale, some personal stuff, a whole bunch of other things that have been going on, and I've still got more coming this week. We've got to replace the carpet in the front that didn't wear well, so it's under warranty, and we're getting new stuff and whatever. But we are ready to talk about what I am warming, other than the Bring Back My Bars that I did last week, for this melting basket thing here. And I think I will be able to get one more video done today that is the regular what I've been warming, other than the Bring Back My Bars that would include a couple weeks because I skipped what I've been warming last week for various reasons. But I'm just trying to kind of catch up on all the normal things that I would bring to you over a week or a couple of weeks or a month, so that we are settled down and I can get back to creating good content for y'all. And thank you for being patient while there was so much going on in my life. So what did I want to warm in June, and what am I looking forward to warming in July? When I was at my mom's garage sale, was digging through some old Scentsy bins, trying to get rid of things and put things out for sale where I had bars that were older going with warmers that either I'd gotten for free for Hostess rewards or ones that I wasn't using. And people really enjoyed those. I moved a lot of that stuff at the sale. But I found this old and rather weird bar, Sunshine and Tan Lines, which I remember in my mom's bin. I remember not loving, but it's been a couple years, so I'm going to give this thing another try because she never got through it. And then I'm going to be doing that probably with Coconut Palm and Coconut Daiquiri. So I thought I'd start with this trio, which should be super tropical, and it's like 90 degrees out today, and I am ready to melt full-on summer. So this Sunshine and Tan Lines is just the weirdest bar. It's got like a cocoa butter, bananas, and coconut, but in a very strange way. An orange blossom, I think that's what makes it weird. Sort of a scent. So we're going to try that, along with Coconut Palm, which some people say this is waxy chapstick Scentsy coconut from back in the day. I agree, but I like it because it's got a little bit of palm frond and some patchouli. And it's good. So I'm going to melt those at the same time, and then I know that I love, from Bring Back My Bar, Coconut Daiquiri, and I am looking forward to melting tons of this when I can get some more into shipment in July. But I'm going to enjoy the rest of this too. So that kicks it off. Then I was also thinking going into July, because I'm going to kind of go back and forth here between stuff I want to melt now, stuff I want to melt in a couple weeks. Jam and Jubilee is the bar of the month currently that really is supposed to celebrate the 4th of July. It went with that really cute USA warmer that was an Element, and Canada got a Canadian Spirit Type 1, but the same bar. This isn't my favorite bar ever, but right now it will be appropriate. It's got some maple syrup and some berries. The June bar of the month, and so I wanted to just give it another warm before I totally gave up on it. Another one, which I had grabbed thinking that it was Jam and Jubilee, is one of my favorite summer fruit bars, and that is Red, White, and Berry Pie. I might melt this on the 4th. This is so good. I love this. I have several of them from flash sales. To me, this is the best, like, cherry pie and just sweetness bakery bar for summer. This was a Bring Back My Bar, a scent of the month, I think 2 summers ago now. And I've never gotten tired of it. And there are others that I like better, like apple cherry strudels in my club. There are others along that line that Those are my favorites, but for summertime, red, white, and berry pie is a standout. Then another one that I want to melt either in June or July is going to be raspberry hibiscus tea. And this is so good. This has the hibiscus, it's got some raspberry, I feel like there's some orange or some sort of a citrus peel in here. And it's a scent that is probably very popular out in Scentsy for summer, and I forget to warm it, so I wanted to get that out. Now, these next couple, definitely June bars. Bonfire Beach, and I'll melt this all spring, summer long. So good. We all probably talk about this more than many bars that are in the catalog for a standard spring, summer issue. This has the marshmallow, it's got the salty sea air, it's got a little bit of water, it has the smoldery wood and flint like a bonfire actually on the beach, which is what it's named after. It's so good, you guys, and just always makes me happy. So one that's in my club that's beautiful for June is Summer Rain. This is good on a hot day like today. And I did wake up to beautiful summer raininess this morning with some thunderstorms. There's a sweet quality to this, which makes it rainy and summery rather than rainy in fall or early spring. It's got lava salt, some cyclamen, and that beautiful sweet rain. So nice. Then another one, which I know came out, I believe, last year as August scent of the month, but I will look forward to melting this probably in July, is Tahitian Twilight. This is so nice, and I'll melt it in August too, but passion flower, woods, and pineapple, and it's got a watery quality. It's fantastic. This is one that I debated about clubbing last year. I got quite a few instead, but this is a very good bar. All right, here's another good June bar. Standard issue for Scentsy Spring Summer Catalog, Hibiscus Pineapple. This is happy. It's just a good bar. It's got mandarin, it's got the hibiscus. It has a little bit of like a creamy floral fruitiness going on. Very, very nice. Pretty good, like medium strong too. Stronger than you think it's going to be. Here's one that I want to melt in my Aloha Spirit Turtle, and that is Aloha Citrus. This is a somewhat softer bar. I have to baby it. It's really good in an element warmer because it lasts a long time, so the turtle's perfect on multiple levels. This is so nice. It's got jade blossom, it has vetiver, it's got really pretty tropical florals. For me, even though I am a white floral addict, this is softer, and if you are scared of something that's like super suntan white floral, maybe do try this because it doesn't hit you over the head and it's not aggressive in any way at all. So Aloha Citrus also comes in a car bar, and it's one of my summer favorites. Here's one that I'll be melting more for my husband, but this is a funny story. So I like to switch out the washer whiffs that I use in our clothes because I get bored, and I just recently tried Wildflower Cotton for the very first time because it reminds me for all the world of Sandalwood Tangerine in the bar. We did have the bar of that for Mother's Day, I think, last year, and it wasn't my favorite. I'm really liking it in laundry, and it's similar enough to Sandalwood Tangerine that when I was doing some sort of a video where I wanted to link the two, I got one of these. But my husband the other day came out and he had his white t-shirt getting ready to finish putting on his hoodie and all that. He's like, what is this smell? It's great. So of course I had to go up and sniff his t-shirt. I'm like, that's Wildflower Cotton. He said, I love Wildflower Cotton, honey. So Sandalwood Tangerine smells enough like it that I want to put some of this in our bedroom and see what he thinks or if he notices. And I want to see if he thinks that I brought up a fresh load of laundry when really it's the bar. Because to me, those two, the Wildflower Cotton bar and the Sandalwood Tangerine, almost synonymous. So it's got tangerine, I think a little bit of amber, and some sandalwood, obviously. And the Wildflower Cotton was supposed to be woodsier, but if you have both bars, please go and smell them for me and tell me that they are very close, because I'm pretty sure they are. So now, here's what I actually had in here waiting to be able to do my June melting basket, which just never happened with all the crazy. So first off, I was planning on doing kukui and coconut all this month and next month. This says kukui nut. It's got some jasmine. It's got this wonderful bronzer suntan oil smell. Absolutely glorious. Kind of medium at the best as far as throw. Great to go maybe with coconut palm or maybe even coconut daiquiri, but I was going to melt it with Sun Castles, and many of you have said to mix them, so I'm going to try that. And Sun Castles is a new one. To me, this is stronger than kukui and coconut, especially after it's been sitting. This has pistachio and almond and coconut, and it's very summer suntan lotion. I guess it kind of leans boom boom cream. But it's just delicious, and it's very summery and sunny. I'll probably be clubbing this in the fall because it's really good. The next one that we have here is Cake Me to Paradise, and I was super excited about this when we had our new releases, but I hadn't melted it really again. Since I went on my cruise, that's the last time I think I melted this, and that was early March. This is so good. So it's got rum, it's got a little bit of cake, and it's got all this summery orange. Very happy bar. So it's like somewhere between fruity and bakery, really, really fun. That would be good with Sun Castles. Then here we have the gold standard Pina Colada Cha-Cha, which would also be good with Cake Me to Paradise, but the Cake Me to Paradise is so strong, maybe far enough away from each other. Oh, Pina Colada Cha-Cha is so good, you guys. It's creamy. It's got the coconut. It has the pineapple. I think there's just a tad bit of rum here. Just lovely. Just a good disposition bar. Then for June, because I do want to keep melting through bars that are more recent, especially the scent of the month, I wanted to finish up some Blooming Marvelous, which was the month where we also had the cute little pink truck, so I think that was May. This is just a very light summer floral with strawberry. Really pretty. It would be good with Summer Holiday, which I talk about a lot. I didn't actually put that in the melting basket, but I'm sure I will melt some of that this month and next month. Tangerine and Sugarcane. I picked up some of this in our flash sale. It's a lighter bar, but it's just such a beautiful, juicy tangerine. It's such a pretty tangerine. So this is a really good one. And then next here I have Sunset Sky and Strawberry, which this is in our summer collection. I know I've been raving about these for forever. But it's so good with the woods and the strawberry. This would be great for a late kind of sultry summer afternoon. The next one that I have here is Lemon and Mandarin, and this was part of the Mental Health Awareness collection. Such a good bar. And it's just light, and I think it would be good for a summer morning when you want a low-key bar. Now, I threw in here one that's sort of a refreshing, sort of laundry floral that was part of Mother's Day collection. This is called Kindness. My husband loves this one. It's just a really good, like, lower key version of Clothesline to me, or Clean Breeze, but with more floral. And Gregory just got home, if you can hear him in the background. So then Water Lily and Bergamot, which I will be talking about in the other video I'm doing today, which is the one on Bergamot as our scent note for the month in my Scent Note Spotlight series. So nice. Oh, it's just light. It's kind of like Ocean without the little bit of funk that I don't care for in that bar. It's so good. Now here's one where, man, I wish I'd kept this in my club. Paradise Petals. I'm a white floral summer junkie as far as scents go. This is orange zest and white florals. It is so good. I'm so sad that I will not be able to get any more. I think this is actually my last bar. And then I've got pink pineapple and sugar here, which is excellent. This is a softer scent. This would be good with hibiscus pineapple, but I would put this in the smaller of the two rooms if I was going to do them on the same day. This is current in our summer collection, and it's just light, somewhat creamy like a sugar scrub, and fruity. Very good. Then, one of my favorite florals of all time, Cinderella Happily Ever After, and I think I was thinking more like early June for this, and since that didn't happen, I guess I'll be melting it late June, early July, but this is frosted lemons and gardenias and just a really pretty sweet feminine floral. Here's one that the more that I warm it, the more I think I might club it. It's the last of the trio in the Father's Day collection, Open Air Exploring. Oh, so good. It's got some jasmine, some really nice light aquatics. It's almost a little bit salty. Kind of reminds me of a lighter version of Mediterranean Spa, which when I had 2 cubes of that left, I threw it in my daughter's room about a month ago, and I wish I had more, so that might take its place. Ooh, I have another Sunset Sky and Strawberry in there. I guess I wasn't counting. This is June, and since we now have him in the catalog all the time, I cannot forget to melt Experiment 626 with Stitch, because he is, 624 or 626, 626. June 26th, we almost always would launch a collection, so we have to melt this on 626. I sure hope I remember. This is the nicest, fruity, watery, pineapple-y, summery bar. It's so, so happy. And there are gremlins in the kitchen if you can't tell, but sometimes you just got to do 2 things at once when everybody works out of the home in our family. Tiara and Coconut. You guys know I love this. I'm always throwing this in all my summer everythings because it's in my club and it stacks up, and then really I have to power warm through it like June, July, and August. It's the most wonderful white floral, it's got the tiara in here. I don't know if there's gardenia too, and then there's all the creamy coconut. So it's fantastic. It is a powerhouse and it's a favorite of mine. Right up there with Soft Plumeria, which I didn't put in the melting basket, but I really like it. Here's one that I realized I was totally out of, and since it was so crazy the last few weeks, I had a very small shipment that I did not film, and I threw some Havana Cabana in that because I wanted one for the summer. This is berries and pineapple and banana. Not banana so that it's scary. This would be good with coconut daiquiri also. So it's a light, sort of fruity poolside kind of smell, and I'm looking forward to melting some of that. And then the last couple bars I've got here, Bora Bora Blossom, which my friend Robin reassured me if I run out, because I did finally take it out of my club. She's still got it in hers, and we can do a bar swap down the road. I have a whole pile, I'll be fine. But this is the most gorgeous, creamy, like orchid and greens and coconut milk summer thing. Oh, you guys, it's so good. So I look forward to melting some of this. And the last thing that I had in my very tall pile that was coming out of the box this time to try to get 2 months in is watermelon tangerine. And then this is really good mixed with things like lemon sorbet or maybe some other icy fruity scent or maybe even a watery scent. And it's a really good mixer and it's good on its own. So I wanted to include that. So that is my June into July, very either late or very early melting basket. I hope that you guys are having a good time warming things in June, and I am so looking forward to getting some of the Bring Back My bars, most of which I didn't put in here, for July into August, like Reggae Sunset, and I already mentioned Coconut Daiquiri. The Surfer Chick is really good. There's so many good things coming. So I hope you guys are enjoying your melting and have a wonderful day. God bless. Bye-bye.